Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now. Introducing first, Katie Taylor. Perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions. And for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world. Introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner. From Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, Katie Taylor.
An open-air outdoor stadium. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They exchange punches. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. She wasn't ready for that counter. She scores with that counter. So much firepower here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
There's the bell for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter shot by her. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She got clipped by that counter. Hey, those punches add up. blocks the left uppercut. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too...
That's her round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. It's bombs away. They block the jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice job blocking the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Misses with the straight left. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good defense to block the hook. How about that time counter shot? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
Is when you talk about championship material.
Switched off completely.
And there's the bell for round 5. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Wow, what a shot, and it's over. A home run swing, and that will do it here. And there's no doubt about it as... Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout.